Hey guys, this is the lunch break picker here. I call myself that because I pick on my lunch breaks usually, but on Saturdays I actually go out and do a huge haul and go to about 6 or 7 stores. And I was going to show you what I find typically on a Saturday, and this is usually what my Saturday looks like. Got about 30 items, so I'll try to make this fast. Let me show you the ties first. First of all, I got a Robert Talbot polka dot tie, probably about 20 on that. This one's a little nicer. It's a Robert Talbot caramel. Really nice geometric design. Probably about 30 on that one. Ted Baker. This one has not been doing well lately, but I like the design, so I picked it up anyways. And it was like $2, so can't go wrong. I may keep it for myself. The last one is one that's a kind of be on the lookout. A lot of people don't know this brand. It's called Italo Ferretti, and it's actually very similar to the brand Brioni. And Italo Ferretti is the maker of Brioni. I believe they split into different companies, if I'm right about that, but I know they're somewhat associated with Brioni, and they actually sell really well. So keep your eyes on the lookout for that. Now I'm going to get into the shirts. All the shirts I got at Goodwill are $6.49, so after tax are $7.03, and all the ones you see with the yellow tags are half off on Salvation Armies, and those are, you know, they do Wednesday and Saturdays half off. So the first one's a Paul and Shark, just a nice XXL. So you know, you're looking there. I paid about $4.50 for it. Next one we got here is a Nat Nast with a nice design. Next one we got here is a Nat Nast again with a nice design. Next one we got again is a Nat Nast with a pretty nice design. Next up we got a Patagonia fleece, and this one's actually a vintage one. It's made in the US, a size large. Should get about 50 or 60 on that since it's vintage. I may have to do a little bit of pilling on it and clean it up a little bit, but once I do that, it should go for pretty good money. Next up, we got a Robert Graham polo shirt. As you can see, I paid $2.50 for it, so that was pretty good. Just a basic Robert Graham polo. Next up, and this one is for Deb. I saw this shirt, and usually I wouldn't pick these up, but this design was so wild that I actually picked it up. And for $3.50, you can't go wrong. It's a Territory Ahead, size XL. We'll see how that one does. Next one I got is a Paradise Found. This is a nice Hawaiian brand. Some of the stuff's vintage, but they've been around for a while. I usually wouldn't pick it up, but for $2.50, I know I can make a good profit on it. At least 20 on that, especially with the, you know, the shakers and all that good stuff on it. Next up was a real good find. It was $14.99, but I got it half off. It's a 3XL Under Armour vented, and it's also new at tags. So very similar to a Columbia PFG. Next up, we just got a regular Brooks Brothers. I rarely pick up Brooks Brothers, but if they have the logo, I'll pick it up. And plus it was $2.50, so all good there. Next one we got is a Hawaiian shirt. I actually looked this one up. It's a true vintage Hawaiian shirt. It's called Malahini Hawaii. So I thought the colors were real nice, and Hawaiian shirts seem to sell real well for me. So probably about 25 to 30 on that. Could be more. I don't know how rare they are, but seem pretty good. This next one is probably the worst buy of the day. It was $7.40 at Value Village. I thought I had a half off coupon. I did. I got it to the register, and it was expired. So I was like, screw it. I ain't putting it back. Has some pretty good Cowboys and stuff on it, but, you know, I know I'll make my money back, but I thought I was going to get it for $2 or $3. That would have been a lot better. Next up, we got a Mickey Mouse shirt. Now, this is vintage. This one is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. If you look at the tag, it's made in the U.S., and it's a one-size-fits-all, made in USA. So you know it's vintage there. Has a little stain on the collar, which I can probably take off. But for $2, you know, this could be one of those that goes for 50 or 60 bucks. Next is just a regular cinch shirt. These do real well. I paid $3.80 at Value Village, so, you know, I'll make my money back on that. I love cinch. I don't like the heavy material cinch. Seems like the lighter material does a lot better. And as long as it's got that little thing right there, you know, 25, 30 all day, especially a size XL. Next up, we just got a regular Pearl Izumi little jersey, and it's a bicycling jersey. I love bicycling jerseys personally. I've done very well with them. If you find rare ones, you know, you can get $60, $70, $80, $90. think the two best ones ever sold were an Enron one. I got like 54, and then I sold a Gunner cycling one for like 70. So be on the lookout for some good bicycle jerseys. Next one's also a bicycle jersey. It's a Dubai Roadster. It's pretty cool right there. I saw one on eBay that had sold for about 40. So, you know, I'm going to shoot for 59 and see what happens. Next up is a vintage high-low hattie. Look at those colors. It's pretty amazing, just those floral colors. I mean, you know that's going to sell. High-low hattie's not the best brand, but, you know, for $3.50, that's a beautiful shirt and should bring about $25-30. Next up, it's got a regular Patagonia. It's actually a regular button front, size large, organic cotton. If y'all know anything about Patagonia, the shirts have kind of declined recently. They don't do as well, but you know, it was less than $5, so I picked it up anyways, and the pattern was nice, and the size was, you know, a large, so I still got it. Next up is probably one of the best finds of the day. It's a Burberry London, but what makes this one so special is, first of all, it was $2.50. Second of all, it's a fully Novacek shirt, all Novacek. Be on the lookout for fakes of these. This one I know is real. I know how to authenticate them. A lot of times if they have the blue mark down here, or I mean, if it's fake, you can just tell by the material a lot of times. Next up, we got a Bugatti Uomo. I did pay a little up for this one. This one was $12.99, but it's brand new. Still has the collar stays. $12.99, but I did get 30% off. So I paid about $9, and I should see $30-35. Next up, we got a Patagonia board shorts, a great size too, size 40. Awesome colors. These will, it's kind of out of season right now, but couldn't pass them up for $5. Next up, we got my old friend Robert Graham again. This one is the size medium, won't do as well, but I think it was like $3, so you can't pass up a Robert Graham. It's a paisley as well, and also the cuffs are an awesome pattern. So that's probably 50 to 60. Robert Grahams don't do as well as they used to. You know, used to you find a paisley, you get $100. Now, with a size medium, if you get 40 to 50, you're doing pretty good. I'll probably shoot for 69 to see what happens. Next is a Columbia PFG Double XL. It's a real nice one. I've never actually seen this kind before, but it's also an Anadarko, which is an oil business here in Texas. So I'll definitely put that in the listing. You know, maybe $25-30. Next up is also an awesome find. It's a Scully jacket. I paid about $14 for this, but it's all embroidered, has nice fully lined leather jacket, nice everything about it. I found a Scully jacket in the past and sold it for about $100. This one I'm gonna shoot for about $150. Of course, I'll take, you know, a best offer that's reasonable, but just a lovely jacket. Next up, oh, my friend again, Robert Graham. Best thing about this one is it's a 3XL. So, no flaws, decent cuffs, nothing amazing on the cuffs, but Robert Graham 3XL, you can't pass it up. Next up, Southern Tide. Now this one's actually a University of Houston one. I sold an LSU one the same way a while back for about $50 because it had the LSU logo. You just gotta wait for the right buyer, but Southern Tide is a really good brand as well. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama. This isn't my favorite Tommy Bahama because it's only cotton. It's not even 100% silk, but I like the design, figured it would sell, so maybe $25. Next up are my favorite Tommy Bahamas. If you find the one that had the embroidery on the back, even better, but these are the loop collar with the copyrighted 100% silk, also an XL. You're looking at a good $25-30. Next up is a brand that kind of hit and miss, but the colors were so awesome I picked it up. It's a Peter Millar. I do okay with Peter Millar, but it has really nice colors, and it's a more recent one. You'll do a lot better. So that was my thrift haul. I also have a Starbucks mug that I got, but I'm not going to show it to you. We've seen all those. So have a good day, and I hope it. I know this went longer than I thought, but hopefully you saw something that could eventually get you some extra money on eBay, and you know, learn a little bit about what clothing sells the best. Thanks a lot, and take care.